Greg Gutfeld, 2.8 million, more than double. And Greg is on cable news.
Yeah, he's earned every single one of those viewers. I look at this simply as not only a business, but also as an at-will employment. And at the end of the day, if we are responsible for accuracy on air, and we are responsible, as we have learned many times over in the courts, for what our guests say also. So if you combine the two, the point is it's not just entertainment. There's no expectation or entitlement to employment if you are inaccurate and if you aren't serving your viewership. So we have the FCC chair coming out and essentially saying exactly that there's a disconnect between someone on air and the markets that they serve. But I think more importantly, what we saw is the climate, which was a plummeting ratings. We saw a host that invited half of the country to not watch his show because of political partisanship. And then we had on top of that an expectation that inaccuracies would fly, that anything would fly, when the reality is there is actually an expectation of excellence, of accuracy. So I'm not quite sure why freedom of speech comes into it, or those arguments, when this has nothing to do with the government whatsoever.